Good day, everyone. How you doing? Yeah, no song today. I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Um, yeah, what I want to talk about. I want to talk about life or the Matrix, Maya as the sense of the illusion, good and evil. All those kinds of concepts. The meaning of life. All those kinds of ideas. Now, to talk about this, I want to throw in some context. I'm from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. And even, besides the people who I've spoken to about this, I don't know if there's anyone else who has looked at things under this lens. Okay. So, yeah, the context that I want to share here is about Sudbury. Sudbury is a mining town. It is a basin from a meteor impact that happened billions of years ago. It's the second largest crater on the planet. Now, Sudbury, Ontario is also known as the Rainbow District. Now, I'm going to get back to that shortly. So, billions of years ago, when on planet Earth there was one continent, and the only life that was on the planet was single cell organisms in the ocean. So basically, the planet was lifeless. There was bacteria in the ocean, and that was it. Okay. Along comes this 10-kilometer wide or 10-mile wide meteor crashing into Sudbury. Basically, at the time, Sudbury was actually located, more in the Bahamas. It was in the tropics, right on the edge of the ocean. Anyhow, this meteor hits Sudbury. It penetrates into the Earth's crust. The whole world shakes up with gigantic waves, tsunamis, and whatever, dust clouds, and the whole thing, going on. The sun blocked out from, whatever. This all happens, and it preps the planet for modern day life. Okay, so it was a meteor that did this, and so now I want to talk a little bit about what some ancient cultures view as meteors, and it's actually not even that ancient of an idea. There's a lot of superstition about meteors. There was a meteor thing there about the king must die or something like that. I remember talking a little bit about that, but I want to get back to this meteor and what basically the Hopi. The Hopi looked at meteors as spirits or consciousness. Okay, so under that lens of what the Hopis looked at the meteor, and before I get any further, I'm actually going to back up the Hopis here with some more modern day science. Everything is vibration. Everything is frequency. We are energetic beings. Okay, so therefore, matter is a mere perception. It's an application in which we experience life through. However, under different perception, things aren't physical And so things are some kind of spiritual, energetic form. And so to me, there's a scientifical truth to what the Hopis were saying. So anyhow, yeah, that meteor hit Earth here. And it brought modern day life to the planet. Now, we have been mining said spirit. And two things that come out of it. Okay. One is, let me go with the bad news first. The bad news is we have been mining, and it's been causing destruction. The amount of mining that has happened here in Sudbury blackened the earth. Our rocks are black, and we've had tall smokestacks for hundreds and hundreds of years. No, sorry, not hundreds. For because mining, I think, started in the late 18th century. So we've only been mining here for about 150 years. Sorry, 4 years. Anyhow, I'm not really sure when the super stack and when the stacks were built, but nonetheless, yeah, I'm sure it's been 60, 70 years at least, if not more, that we've had some kind of chimney to carry this toxic smoke out. And we're in a basin, right? So it kind of stays in there if you're burning it on the ground. So yeah, our rock around Sudbury is black. Just outside of my house, right beside my house here, the rock is black. And throughout the years, near the cracks and stuff where a lot of water may have passed, it kind of came back to its natural color, and the rocks almost look painted. Anyways, that's off topic. The points that I wanted to get at was, so not only has it really damaged the earth here, but we've also been and killed a lot of the environment, nature, countless lives. There has been countless more with the weapons of war that have come from the mines here, from the beams of the Twin Towers apparently come from the metals here. Metals being used in the Hadron Collider, all being used by metals here. Actually, even underground we have the snow labs, and we're looking for dark matter right here in Sudbury. So this spirit of life, we have been mining and spreading death. So here is the point that I'm trying to get at, and it has to touch with good and evil, and the purpose of life, and God even, okay? Because in the Bible, we ate from the forbidden tree of knowledge. So, I don't really know what the veins of in the earth that we're mining look like, but it'd probably look like an upside down tree, or the roots, whatever you want to. But anyhow, where was I? Yeah, life to me is, it's an illusion, it's an experience, and it's here to test us at a soul level, for the soul to grow, because really the physical, like I was saying, is all just an illusion. It's all energy. So the only real thing is energy. And So therefore, I don't necessarily know if life is supposed to continue. And if it does, whatever form it does continue in, it will continue to be a vessel for the souls of this planet to evolve. Yeah, I speak about this because we are in dark times currently. And people are dying. And I think countless more are going to die. And even I'm going to die. Possibly a lot sooner than expected. But death is only superficial. The soul, the spirit, I feel, is internal. Eternal. But what is that? Because I feel like we are the ego. So I don't know, they say to dissolve the ego. I don't necessarily agree with that because I lived that way for a long time, and I actually believe now that we are to become our best selves. And maybe that is to a certain degree dissolving the ego so we can disassociate ourselves with our wounds and empower ourselves with our vision. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is life is passing through the fire, purifying the soul as they are purifying the metals that they remove out of the earth here in Sudbury. I was going to say, I mentioned about the Rainbow District earlier. It's kind of just side notes. Okay. Thomas Edison has been to Sudbury in the 1800s or whatever, to try and invent the car battery with Ford. Maybe that was 1900s. Yeah, probably 1900s. Very early 1900s. But these are powerful people, and there have been lots of powerful people to come here to Sudbury. And there are stone mason lodges here in Sudbury. There is a bridge, the Bridge of Nations, and the name, the Rainbow District, I feel is occult symbolism. The occult are plenty aware. So yeah, earlier I was saying, I was maybe the whatever only person to think this way. No, there are others. There are others, and it's kept a secret. So, where was I? The Rainbow District being the symbol of life. The rainbow is the symbol of life. And the Bridge of Nations. The Bridge of Nations is in the shape of a rainbow. And we have every flag from every country on this bridge, symbolizing that all the countries unite together in collaboration to mind, said Spirit, the Spirit of life, to bring knowledge, to bring wisdom, knowingly or unknowingly, that it will bring death. As we release it, but this is all part of the transformation. Death and rebirth, Scorpio energy, Pluto energy. Oh shit, I was going to go somewhere with that, but oh yeah, I think I was just going to even compare like good and evil, angels and demons, God and the devil. They're all the same. Under perspective, do they become separate? But under perspective, they can also become the same. And that's, I guess, what I have to say really is this experience is to gain knowledge. The good knowledge brings wisdom through experience. And wisdom brings growth. And that is what life is all about. So I don't know, it feels very real. There's some great quotes that I'm not going to get into because I don't have them on the top of my head and I don't want to waste too much time. Yeah. As we grow, we pass through the fire. As we pass through the fire, we refine our souls. To higher heights of wealth. Yeah, I think that's what I have to say for you guys today. Thanks very much for watching. Some scary and exciting times ahead of us. So remember what I said here and just try and not take things too seriously. Try and remember that this is all just really a lesson. And it could be frustrating to have the wrong answers. But you're not wrong if you don't. You're not wrong if you're willing to be humbled, I guess. You know, ah, boy. It is what it is. I think I could have ended the video a little bit better had I cut it just a little bit shorter. Because that last piece of wisdom just pretty silly. Okay, anyhow, thank you very much. Talk to you guys again. Cheers.